You're welcome to Logos Aflame Daily Devotional Podcast. Be blessed as you listen.
December 11th, today's topic is Beware of Jezebel. Jezebel was the wife of King Ahab of Israel, who, according to the accounts in 1st and 2nd King, influenced Ahab and the nation of Israel to serve and worship Baal. She massacred the prophets of the Lord and threatened to kill Prophet Elijah as well. Whereas over 450 prophets of Baal ate at her table. She was a morally bankrupt woman who arranged to kill Naboth and took over his ancestral vineyard, which she gave to Ahab. Her name has ever since symbolized an idolatrous, murderous, shameless woman. Please note that these characters are not peculiar to women. In the letter to the church in Thyatira, in Revelation 2:18-29, that we read today, the Lord commended them for their love, their faith, service, and their patient endurance, as well as their constant improvement in all things. Sadly, the church was rebuked for permitting that woman, that Jezebel who calls herself a prophet, to lead my servants astray. She teaches them to commit sexual sin and to eat food offered to idols. Revelations 2:20, New Living Translation. This obviously is the failure of spiritual leadership, the angel of the church, who should have known it and stopped it. Some of the members of the church have been deceived and had followed in her evil doctrine, but fortunately, there were some members who did not follow her teaching. Pastors, general overseers, and other church leaders should pray for the gift of discerning of spirit. They should be spiritually alert and careful about who they allow to feed God's people who are under their care. How were some members of this church able to stand where others were falling? The antidote of falling into false teaching and every evil that depicts Jezebel is to have the knowledge of the truth as contained in the Bible. Jesus said in John 8:32, New Living Translation, "And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Today, Bibles are available and accessible to many people in the world in various translations. We must make efforts to study the Word, know it, and do it. Also, we can identify false teachers by their lifestyle. Matthew 7:15-16 and 20, New King James Version, warns us thus, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Therefore, by their fruits you will know them." To be overcomers, we must remain connected to the Lord, watch and pray because we live in the end times, and there are many false doctrines and false prophets, pastors, and evangelists around us. Jesus' counsel to those who have not followed the false teaching, deeper truths as they call them, depths of Satan actually, is that you hold tightly to what you have until I come. Revelations 2:24-25, New Living Translation. Practical reflections. 1. Do you know the Word of God enough to discern erroneous Bible teaching? 2. Are you attending a place of worship where their teachings and practices don't conform with the Bible? If yes, you need to leave. Our Bible reading is taken from Amos 4:1-6:14, Revelations 2:18-3:6, Psalm 131-8, Proverbs 29:21-22. Our memory verse is from Revelations 2:20a, using the New Living Translation. But I have this complaint against you. You are permitting that woman, that Jezebel, who calls herself a prophet, to lead my servants astray. We would love to hear from you. Please send your messages and prayer requests to our email, office@logosoflameministries.org, or visit our Facebook page, Logos Aflame Ministries and drop a message. God bless.